This is the third video in the BIS 6.0 How to Video series, which introduces you to the new version. In part 1, we explain the steps required for the software upgrade. In this video, we'll demonstrate the steps required to update the licenses. We need licenses for BIS and AMS. The starting point is BIS 5.0. We will be updating the current license. In the BIS Manager of 5.0 we can see that this version contains a full configuration with all engines active and licensed. Access Engine, Automation Engine, Video Engine, Alarm Management, BVMS Connectivity, and Multi-Site Server. In addition, we have several expansion licenses, primarily for the Access Engine, 2000 ID cards, 160 entrances, and a second Mac. These expansion licenses will not be updated to BIS 6.0 but will become available in AMS after the software upgrade. Also in the configuration browser we see a nice overview of the available licenses. Now it's time to check the remote portal to see how the BIS 5.0 license is activated and whether we have the option to update it. If we have a valid SMA, the update should be available. After logging in, navigate to My Activations and filter by BIS. All previously activated BIS licenses will then appear. However, only if it concerns a BIS 5.0 license with a still valid SMA, an upgrade button will appear next to the license. Clicking this button will finalize the update. It's important to check beforehand that all your licenses are activated here. The upgrade may take a while. Once the process is complete, a status message will appear. If successful, also the software IDs for both BIS and AMS 6.0 will appear. You can have them sent to yourself by email, but you can also copy and paste them into a text file for later use. Now that we have the software IDs for BIS and AMS, we can start licensing these products. Starting with BIS. From the BIS Manager, we run the License Manager. First, we need to save the system information file. This file uniquely identifies our system. We'll need it during activation. Think of a logical name and an obvious location, so we can easily find it later. To activate the later products we need another remote portal. Also here we need an account. If you don't have one, first register yourself. Go to the page Software Licensing. Here you find all your registered products and here you can register new products. First, we need to enter the software ID. This is the number we copied from the old portal and saved in a text file. The name isn't important, but it can help us find the license. Copy it to the clipboard and paste it in the portal. The portal will read the software ID and present the options that it contains. Base package, Automation Engine, BVMS Connectivity, Multi-Site Server, and 2000 additional detection points. We claim the software order. Note that the access control license and all its additional device licenses are missing here. They are part of the other software order, and we will find them back when we're going to license the AMS. Now we need to activate the license that we claimed by binding it to the current PC. Therefore we need the system information file that we previously downloaded from the BIS License Manager. Click Activate and upload the system information file. Installation site and optional comments are only useful for internal or private use. On the next page we can select the options that we want to activate. The base license of course. the automation engine, the BVMS connectivity, the multi-site server, and 2 times 1000 additional detection points. By clicking Activate, the portal will create the new license file. There it is. We need to download it to our PC. Now we are finished on the portal and we can return to the BIS License Manager. The final step is to import the license and refresh the license page on the BIS Manager. The BIS license page in our configuration will show a more detailed license overview. BIS 6.0 is now ready for use. Let's move on with AMS, the software that will manage all access control systems. BIS and AMS run on the same system. You can start the License Manager as a standalone tool, like in BIS, but you can also start it from the configuration under the main menu. AMS can run on a 5-hour demo license, but we need a more permanent license, so we start the License Manager. The steps to follow here are equal to the steps we already performed in BIS 6.0. We need to save a new system information file. It will have the same computer signature but a different product name. If we click Continue, AMS will present us a URL to the remote portal. We will claim the second software ID from the upgrade. The name is only of importance for the administration, so that we can easily find it in the overview. We copy the software order ID from AMS and paste it in the portal. Now it will present us the options that were upgraded from the BIS 5.0 access control engine. We claim it and we activate it. We need to upload the AMS system information file. We will activate all options, the base license, and all expansion products. Just click them all. Later in AMS we will see that these expansions are according to the ones we had in the BIS access control engine. Click Download to save the new license file and return to the AMS License Manager. Click Import, pick the right license file and load it into AMS. AMS always needs a restart after a license change. Let's return to the License Manager to see if everything is complete. From the BIS 5.0 access control engine we remember the second MAC, the 2000 employee cards and the 160 entrances. All these expansions have now become part of AMS. And that is where we need them because from now on all configurations are done here and will be replicated to the BIS. That's all for now. We upgraded the license from BIS 5.0 and transferred it to BIS 6.0 and AMS 6.0. More BIS 6.0 how-to videos will appear over time.